Good evening, folks. I'm smoking my Hobbit pipe, my Frodo, and in it I've got some Samuel Gowerth's Black Double X Flake twist, which I enjoy at this time. Well, I enjoy it any time of the day as well, but this time of night I like something strong. And usually have either brown or black twist or something that I know has got quite a kick to it, although I don't actually feel the kick. I want to do a yabo tonight. It arrived for me today from Israel, from the happy-go-lucky piper. I opened it because one of my friends, who I loved dearly before he died, always used to say, you suffered irreparable damage if you didn't get your prezzies straight away, and I believed him. This is from Happy-Go-Lucky Piper. It's partly the result of the winnings for his gore, for his giveaway. But it's also part of a love box that he was sending to me. So what I'll do is just slowly go through things and let you know what I received. I received a bro note, but I've no intention of reading bro notes out. I have some half and half from the 1970s. Wow. Some Hobbit's weed, which is always appreciated. Anything to do with hobbits and Gandalf and that. Some Cornell and Deal Pirate Flake, which is a nice strong one. And this one, Gowerth and Hogarth Sweet Maple Twist. And it says on it, warning. This is strong. If sitting down when smoking, be careful when standing up. I am really, really looking forward to smoking that. And some Northwoods from 2017. Some Haunted Bookshop, which I'm looking forward to trying. I don't think I've tried that yet, although I might have. My memory is very bad. Some Balkan Supreme. Some Lane Berry Cherry. And whilst aromatics are not always my favourites, I do like the occasional smoke of one. And I have some Bright and Burley, half and half. And finally, I have two pipes. I'll put this down and relight it afterwards. Whoops. Well, that one jumped out at me. A very nice K Woody. I think it's do you know, it's gone right over my head. I don't think it's a Rhodesian, I think it's the other one. But you know, you can recognise the shape. But look at that markings on it, it's beautiful. That really is very, very nice. And the other one is a lovely little Peterson. So I'm really looking forward to smoking those and adding them to my collection. That's got quite a nice big bowl, that Bulldog, which is going to be a pleasure. And it's nice and light. So I think I did exceptionally well. I want to say thank you to Happy-Go-Lucky Piper. We get on very well. Ooh, stinger. I think you've got a wonderful channel, and I enjoy the gentle sound of your voice and appreciate so much of what you say. One of the nice things about smoking a pipe and being part of this wonderful community is that you get to know people, and some people click in a very special way. Sorry, I shall use my other lighter. I can't believe there's anybody who doesn't know the Happy-Go-Lucky Piper, but I'll put a link down in the bucket just in case there's anybody, and I really suggest that you visit him and have a look at some of his videos. I also have some shout outs. I've got 4 shout outs. These are people who have just subbed to me recently. One is Randy Rivera and 2 AM Pipe on the Patio, who is well worth a sub. He has some very good videos. Smoking Bushcrafter and William Angle. Not all of them put videos up, but I think they all deserve a sub, just to show that we consider them part of the community and would give them a love. For those of you who don't know, over the weekend it was the Bilbo Baggins' birthday and also Frodo's. I think it was Saturday. I'm not sure. I get them mixed up whether it's Saturday or Sunday. So I celebrated with one of my long pipes and sat there reading the birthday party. Tomorrow I weigh in for my slimming, and I've got a feeling, only a feeling, that I might even break 17 stone, which if I do, that will be wonderful, because I haven't been below 18 stone for as long as I can remember. I've normally hovered around 21 and at a maximum 22.5 stone. Today, Carolyn and I went down to the doctor's surgery to have our flu jabs, and as I was preparing by taking off my pullover, the nurse said to me, what's that about? And I said, it's the YouTube pipe community. It's well worth a visit. And if you'd like to smoke a pipe, I'll gladly give you any materials that you need. I'm not going to tell you what she said, but she did put her needle right through the green man's nose. They all do. It's a good target for flu jabs, is the green man's nose. As you can hear, it's a bit damp. I don't normally dry it out. I just tend to sort of say, smoke on, my son, smoke on. I don't take a lot of notice about how we should pack our pipes and various things, but I have a little tip for all those of you who pack your pipes too tightly. Don't unpack it. That's unnecessary. All you need to do is the naughty thing of taking your stem off, taking your pipe tool and pushing it down the air hole and just giving it a twist. And it will release enough space for the air to flow freely. People say don't take the stem off when your pipe's hot because you'll do damage and all that kind of thing. Well, I'm a very bad pipe smoker. When people tell me not to do something, I tend to do it. But you can already hear that it's smoking much freer. And I tend to pack my pipe in the way that my granddad did. He would put his pipe in his pouch and just scoop up tobacco and press it down, scoop up, press it down, until his pipe was full. And I do that with the jars. I don't bother about the finger of a baby, the finger of a woman, the finger of a man, because I'm never sure which one of my fingers is the right one. And my attitude is get as much baccy in your pipe as you can manage. It saves time later. But then I smoke almost constantly all day. partly because I watch videos, partly because I just love sitting there with the pipe and thinking. I've been thinking a lot lately. As I say, we went down for our flu jabs, and we went just after dinner. We sort of left it in the morning because we thought there'd be long queues, and Carolyn would have to stand. Unfortunately, after dinner, there were still long queues, and Carolyn had to stand and work her way down the queue with her crutches, and it absolutely wore her out by the time we'd got out there. And then we sort of left there, and where did we go? Oh, I know, we went to the council because we need to get rid of some rather large rubbish, and I had to pay £40 for them to come and collect it. But luckily it's £40 for all the stuff, and not just for each item, which I feared it might be. But whilst we were there, the surgery sent me a little note saying we've given out over 700 flu jabs today, and we've run out of flu vaccine. So please don't come down. We'll give you a ring when we arrange something else. So I'm glad we went when we did. I'm probably boring you to death, but I just want to say something that I've started doing with my range of tobacco. As I've said, I have something like 72 jars open, or I did do. And what I've decided to do is gradually smoke my way through a jar as a continuous thing. And then when that jar's empty, put that tobacco aside, because a lot of them are not ones that I intend smoking on a regular basis. The ones I intend smoking on a regular basis, I've started to build up a cellar of. I know what I've said about cellaring before, that I'm too old and don't see the point. But as a lot of my favourite blends are Dunhills, it makes sense while they're still on sale to get them. I know there's a rumour that Cop and Halsey, or whatever it is, are doing copies or renamed them, but I don't know whether that's true, whether they've just tried to put out their own blend or not. If we can find out officially what they're doing, that would be great, because if they are taking over the Dunhill blends, it's worth knowing. But only if they're using the recipes, and if the original firm's making them. Lily, I'm making a video if you don't mind. Lily's just going out to arrest whoever it was that was walking down the street. She thinks that anything that goes down the street is a fair game. I'm going to end there. I did have a dirty joke for you, but I've got a different one because I've forgotten what the one I was going to tell you. It's this guy who is sort of quite depressed because he's had some bad luck. And he suddenly comes across this fairy godmother. How, I don't know, but she suddenly appeared to him and said, "I'm feeling sorry for you. Is there anything that I can do for you?" And he said, "Well, fairy godmother, you could make me attractive to women." She said, no problem. And she turned him into a sports car with a box of chocolates on the seat.